Number 25 on the review, a half-life problem. Carbon-14 has a half-life of 4,315 years. If the initial amount, that sounds like pre, how long will it take? That sounds like time. Before it has decayed to, that sounds like after, 2.87, round to 3 decimal places. So I look up at the top and I see the half-life formula. Remember that we tweaked it a little bit so that they would all be A's and P's. That way, we're just consistent. We got a pre for P and an A for after, and it's all the same, whether it's carbon or population or money or whatever. Pre and after. So after is 2.87. Pre is 5. 0.5. Okay, here's the catch for all of these that people struggle with is who's X and who's H? Or I guess maybe a better question is, what do I do with 4315? Is that the X or is that the H? That's the H. That's the half-life. How long we're going to run the experiment for is X. That's what we're trying to find. I hesitate to ask, but what do you want to do first on this problem? Good. Divide by 5. Don't multiply by 5. I'm not allowed to do that because of the exponent. Let's divide by 5. And again, it's one of those, well, do you want to leave a kind of an ugly fraction? I don't know. Well, the option is an ugly decimal, so you have to pick which one's better. The decimal's 0.574, so that's not bad. At least it's not one of those that goes on forever. Natural log both sides. Because that will get the exponent. Oh, it won't be an exponent anymore. It will come down front as a coefficient, which is what we like. Because now this is an algebra problem. It's not really a pre-cal problem anymore. I mean, it's got ugly numbers in it, but it's all multiply and divide. And the calculator can handle all that. So if I want to get X by itself, I think I would multiply by 4315. And then divide by natural log of 0.5. And that would leave X by itself. Put it in the calculator very carefully. Again, that's probably one I would use the fraction bar on. If you're comfortable without it, that's fine too. But it seems like a safe way to go to be careful of all the parentheses. 4315 natural log 2.87 over 5 divided by natural log 0.5, 3455. That seems big. Let's think about that. 3455.786 years. Okay. I did call it X, but I also called it T, so either one. Either one. Let's see if that makes sense. We started with 5, or when time was 0, we had 5. After 4,315 years, how much would we have? What's it mean to be a half-life is the question here. So after 4,315 years, we should have half of that. And our question said, where were we at 2.87? So 3456 or so, that fits in there, so that seems to make sense. It's not a guaranteed check, but it fits the pattern of the problem. So that's a good thing to do with the word problems.